So, it is increasingly becoming easier to earn premium, make money, design your life that it used to be many years back, 10, 20 years back. But what is the big secret? The truth is that the more disruptional the age or the society or the years become, the more opportunities it creates. Where a lot of people are singing pain, quite a number of people are also screaming and celebrating gains. It all the time depends on which side of the divide you find yourself and how positioned you are in the scheme of things. But amazingly, there are three fundamentals that you must get right if you really want to swim with those who are celebrating wins and getting the big deals. The truth is this: you can't throw away the power of knowledge. That's the truth. Not just knowledge, but adaptable, relevant, and strategically applied knowledge. That's the sincere truth. I've often said that three things will embarrass you in the face of a big opportunity. And they are: number one is ignorance, number two is incompetence, and then number three is irresponsibility. And on the flip side of those three cankerworms are three things that you obviously need to take care of if you really want to chill with the big boys, like they say. And they include: number one is getting clarity. Clarity is so important. Know exactly who you are, know where you are, know exactly who you are sent to, who your resourcefulness. When you know who you are self-aware and you are conscious of your resourcefulness. Now, know exactly who your resourcefulness is useful to. That's about what? Clarity, right? About clarity. Knowing exactly what their demands are, knowing what their pains, what their troubles and their challenges are, is also critically important. That's about clarity. Know exactly who you are, know where you are. That's about status reality. Do you understand? Yeah, clarity is so important. And then number two is creativity. Creativity is all about problem solving. Know exactly how and why you need to solve a particular problem for a particular person, right? Know the problems that you are. Be creative and dynamic about your abilities, about your resourcefulness, about your finance, about your network, about your environment, about your relationships. Very important. Creativity is super important if you really want to thrive in the years that are ahead of us. You can't just rule it out. Creative problem solving, creative decision making, that is making decisions above just literal decision making. I'm talking about decision management now. Don't make decisions that you cannot manage, because sustainability is crucial to success. So until you are able to sustain success, you will not be referred or regarded to have succeeded at all. So that's very important. So creativity is important. Creativity helps you determine who needs what, where they need it. It helps you to develop what? Market fit products and offers, right? It helps you to niche down to where exactly your premium is located. Creativity helps you to spot opportunities, not just spotting opportunities, be able to keep the opportunity, convert the opportunity and keep the opportunity. Creativity helps you to know where exactly to pitch your tent, who is the right partner for you. All this is about your creativity, because creativity succeeds in strategy, right? And systems, right? So it's about your system of delivery. It's about your strategy about solving problems. It's about the uniqueness of your problem solving ability. This is all about creativity. So if you are creative, it will manifest in how you listen, how you communicate, how you relate, how you deliver, how you make your offers. Creativity subsists in that. And then the last but not the least is consistency. Consistency. To a large extent, most people suffer from inconsistency. The moment inconsistency creates a gap, you might be the best of all, but the moment you are not consistent, you create a gap for the incompetent to take over the market. For as long as you are valuable, a valuable person, you are visible, but you don't have consistency, you create a gap. And that will be not just an income gap, but it will be a relevance gap as well. So your consistency establishes your reliability. It gives confidence to those who will ever want to reach out to you. Your consistency makes you top of the mind when decisions are to be made. Your consistency establishes the power and the credibility of your referral, right? So to a large extent, consistency is a powerful. Whatever it is that you are doing, no matter how small it is, if it is consistent, I can assure you that it's going to lead to a big win and a big breakthrough. So all this wrapped in three is what is called commitment, right? When you have clarity and you are creative and you're consistent, we can say that you are committed to the life that you deserve and you want to live. So these three elements, if you have listened very well, if you need to take a listen again, you can go back and start again. You must be clear. And what are the details of clarity? Go back and listen again and apply to yourself. And then you must become more creative than you have ever been. And that will come from increasing knowledge. When you begin to extract insight from intelligence, then you are getting creative. When you are able to adapt knowledge, fundamental knowledge, perennial knowledge to situations that are not just local but global, you are crossing the borders. That's about creativity. You are going borderless. You are not just seeking global solutions. You are a local solution with a global demand. That's about creativity. And then when we come to consistency, is the fact that you have embraced the discipline and the structure that delivers results consistently. So at that level, we'll say that what? You're committed to the dream and you are able to create the same dream you're committed to for many others. That makes you an authority, and that makes you what? Someone, makes you a go-to person when it comes to designing your own economy. These are fundamentals that you can't do away with, non-negotiables, if you really want to design your own economy. My name remains Julius Afolabi, and I'm all about what? Helping you design your own economy in order to be able to thrive in any form of economy at any point in time. Wherever you find yourself, you are as relevant as where you are right now. So, do have a wonderful and a pleasant weekend.